Hi everyone, this is Oli and I am live. I'm just beginning the session right now before it really starts. So it will start in 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm going to first check if I am live in LinkedIn. I know that I will be live on YouTube. And let me just check if I am live on YouTube. Yeah, I am live on YouTube, so welcome. Also, the replay team that will watch, bear with me because I am going to check if I am well audible also and live on LinkedIn. And then I will begin in 5 to 6 minutes. And I will sing a song also before I truly begin because I invited his friends to join in 5 or 6 minutes. And I would like to sing a song before. So let me check if I am live on LinkedIn also. And so I am live. Yes, I am live. I am live. So thank you again for the replay team for watching, even though you can skip and start in few minutes. But I'm really happy to be there to honor my friend Axel. This is me honoring Axel, one of my best friends, and also inviting my friends, inviting the friends of Axel. Sorry, I have to find my words because I'm a bit emotional. Inviting the friends of Axel that you would like to join to come on stage. They can do it now or they can do it in 5, 10 minutes or any time, in fact. And if I'm the only one to speak, then I will speak and I will share. And I will also launch this session next Sunday, also inviting the friends of Axel to pay tribute to this. So right now I'm going to sing a song. In fact, I will sing two songs. One that I was thinking to pay tribute to Axel, and one song that I like and that he likes also. First, the song of Serge Lama, and the song title is Mon ami, mon maître. And of course, Axel was not my master, but at the same time, he was impacting my life by his presence, his curiosity, his amazing conversation. Since more than 7 years, I came to cross his path. And I'm sure that his friends and family will agree. Axel was, and it's really, again, emotional for me to say was, because he passed away. He left this world on Friday morning. But at the same time, I can say Axel is, because Axel is in our heart. His soul is not anymore in his body, yet his memories, his presence is also within our heart. So right now I'm going to sing the song and then I will see if there are people willing to join on stage. And if not, I will continue my shares. And at some point, if there is no one jumping on stage in 30, 45 minutes, I will also invite my audience that you would like to jump on stage, to ask me question, to share, even though you were not knowing my friend Axel, you can ask me question and partake in this. Yet this is first and foremost dedicated to his friends and family, and for honoring it. So bear with me, I'm going to settle. I am live and I'm going to settle comfortably because I need to anchor myself. So the song I'm going to sing, Serge Lama, Mon ami, mon maître. And I don't know if the sound will be audible through my laptop, but my voice will be anyway. So this is a karaoke version. So let's go. And then be patient if you are waiting on the guest room. J'ai essayé à 100 reprises de vous parler de mon ami. Mais comment parler d'une église dont l'accès vous est interdit? Mais ce soir, je sens sous ma plume un fourmillement familier. Quand le soleil du cœur s'allume, l'éteindre serait un péché. C'est mon ami et c'est mon maître. C'est mon maître et c'est mon ami. Dès que je l'ai vu apparaître, j'ai tout de suite su que c'était lui. Lui qui allait m'apprendre à être ce que modestement je suis. Comme une chèvre vendéenne, de ses secrets il est jaloux. Et même s'il a de la peine, il ne vous parle que de vous. Il conserve de son bel âge un sourire au fond de ses yeux. Et je me dis que c'est dommage de vous le décrire sans cheveux. C'est mon ami et c'est mon maître. Je le vois encore aujourd'hui. Et quand j'ai mal dedans mon être, je passe 1 heure ou 2 chez lui. L'air qu'on respire à sa fenêtre, c'est l'air le plus beau de Paris, ou en l'occurrence de Belgique. Pourtant lui dure comme une arme, un orgueil au-delà de tout, au point que même au bord des larmes, il vous fera croire qu'il s'en fout. C'est lui qui a fortifié mon âme. Et si je suis encore en vie, je ne le dois pas à cette femme qui me rend heureux aujourd'hui, mais à mon ami, à mon maître. Et dans la chanson que voici, je sais qu'il va se reconnaître. Mais puisque nous sommes entre amis, ce soir, je peux bien me permettre de vous le présenter aussi. Some moments of silence. I'm going to digest. And I'm going to say also from his friends and his family and from anyone who is watching this session by curiosity or to know more about him, thank you for watching. This session is only dedicated to honor Axel, because, and yes, he was also a remarkable leader. And so I'm going in a few minutes, if I'm able to sing again, because I'm really emotional, you know. Yet I'm going now to talk about something that is the origin of the word Café du Bien. So it's a pun word. Humans that know me knows that I am a pancake baker. I love to play with puns, with words. I am a wordsmith. I love to play and joke with words. And I am a wordier. And Café du Bien was created with him 7 years ago. And is the term that is even grounded before 2017. So, Café du Bien, it's café, like cafe, coffee. Cafe could be the place, cafe could be the beverage, cafe could be the 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 dose of Nespresso or the coffee, you know, that you bring into your coffee machine. So café could mean a lot of things. And then du bien is from good or eat good. And this is a pun because café du bien is a pun from an expression that in French is ça fait du bien. And café, C-A-F-A, and ça fait, it's C-C-D-A space and then F-A-I-T. Ça fait, or for the verb to do. Ça fait du bien. It feels good. It's good to see you. Café du bien. I was also able to translate it through coffee feels good. Or hot chocolate to see you. And this term was born with him. We were joking 7 years ago when we started to see each other and to have these moments where we were able to enjoy a coffee time. And it could be also a tea time. And I have another pun, enchanté, like nice to meet you, enchanté. T-H-A, comme le T. And yeah, so Café du Bien is an anecdote, in a word, but also a philosophy. And so the term in itself was born 7 years ago when we were meeting in a place also that changed my life also. Because in 2016, I was having a burnout and then I was searching for the meaning in my life. I was connecting with few amazing people. And in 2017, I was connecting with Axel in that place. That took a huge part in my life in 2017 and 18, and even 19, up to till the end of 19 or 2020, even though it was a pandemic, so it was less in 2020. But from 2017 till 2019, in that place, I was meeting Axel, and I was meeting also Axel in other places. But this is where and when the term Café du Bien was born. So I'm just checking if there are any comments on LinkedIn. Feel free to comment whether you are live right now or on the replay team watching the video later. You can comment. You can ask me any question or give me your support and good vibrations. I'm checking. Normally, I don't have to check because I normally, if all is fine, I have the comments on Restream. So Café du Bien, the pun was born in 2017, meeting Axel, sharing time together around a cup of coffee, could be tea, but most of the time it was coffee. And then, this is not coffee, this is tea, by the way, because I already drank coffee. So, but this term is even more profound than that. And this is an explanation more deep. And I'm not going into the details, but the true Café du Bien was born in the 2010s, and then later in 2015. And then I was finding this word with Axel conversation. Café du Bien de te revoir. It feels good to see you again. And in 2008-9, I was meeting a friend through my dad when I was still living in the suburb of Brussels, in the country, not the countryside, but in the small village. And I was meeting Angèle. And for those that are knowing Tuesdays with Maury, they will see the reference. Tuesdays with Maury is a book that I really recommend, talking about a student meeting an old teacher who was having an incurable disease. And it was Mitch Albom and ALBOM, and he wrote a book about Maury, Tuesdays with Maury, Morrie, Maury Schwartz, someone who passed away 29 years ago. And before that, he was meeting him probably each two weeks. And it was his Tuesdays with Maury. And for me, it was my Thursdays with Angèle from 2009-10 till 2018, in fact. And I would say even 2017, because in the summer of 2017, it was the last time that I was seeing Angèle in good health. Then she came to the hospital for a few months. She had cancer. And when she came back, she was totally the different person. I was knowing then in November 2017 that her time was counted. And she transitioned on the 8th of March 2018. So Café du Bien was born first through Angèle, where I was expressing my joy, my sorrow, my grief, my pain to either find a job that was not fulfilling me, or to be in a period where I was not finding a job for multiple years, and then to find a job finally, an alimentary job, but leading me to burnout, then not able to sustain with my finances. Well, I was able each Thursday or each 2 to 3 weeks, depending on her will. I was ding dong on Thursday afternoon, and I was meeting her, and it was my Thursdays with Angèle. And then I was discovering end of 2015. I was discovering another coffee chat space, and you might be interested to know because it's all around the world. There are some communities out there that are worldwide. And in 2015, I was discovering PTPI, People to People International, founded by Roosevelt, I think, in 56. And there in PTPI Brussels, it was an informal moment where I was able to come and go anytime. They could come and go between 10 and 12 or 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. And it was sharing a coffee or tea for a fair amount, like a donation, €5. And it was a great moment for me also, because from 2015, I was able for until 2019, 2020, it was ending during the pandemic. But for 4 to 5 years, I was able, when I was free, to join on Thursday mornings. And then after 2015, I was meeting again Thursday afternoon, Angèle, for a Café du Bien. And so for me, it was for my mental health, it was really essential. That's the behind the scene of a coffee chat at PTPI on Thursday morning, or at Angèle Place in her home in Genval in 2000 since many years, since 6 to 7, 8 years, in fact. And I was also able to meet some members of the family. I had great moments with them. Sadly, after her passing, I didn't have any news. Nobody was contacting me, and I knew that it is over when Angèle is not there anymore. Then, since her passing, then I was not connecting anymore with anyone from the family, and I was going to her funeral in the countryside in South Belgium, and it was emotional to see her body. Yeah, I'm really emotional right now. And so, Café du Bien, that was the history of the pun of this word. And I wanna give tribute to Angèle, of course, to Axel, to my friend Odile, and I could share about my friend Odile later on. I'm not going to share right now, but I feel also in pain because I was meeting my dad on Friday noon. It was planned for a long date, and I was talking about losing my friend Axel, who passed away Friday morning. And he talked to me about Odile, my other friend, who I met in the same moment as Angèle in 2010 or 11, because um, it was a friend of mine through our old neighbors, and she gave me some gifts. Like, I have still 2 bowls of my name. She gifted me the bowl that you write the names, and it was from Pornic in Britain, in North France, ceramic, and a bit like the same vibes. I will not show you the bowl because it's in the kitchen, but it's almost the same vibes as this stuff, when it's also painted by hand. And thank you for your patience. I'm adding more tea. It's great to have a turtle with me, a tea turtle. A turtle. And when I was meeting my dad at lunch on Friday, I was telling him about Axel, and he was telling me that Odile was not seeing her since years and years, but she was living in Genval since 2023, I think. But she left this world also in August, and I was not aware, and even my dad was not aware. So for me, the lesson was, oh, how many times will I not visit some old friends? Because I could have visited her in March of this year, or last year, or or at least call her. But at the same time, I was busy, and when I was thinking about her, I would say, "Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow or next week," or And look at that. Now she's in the other world since many, many months, and now it's the turn of Axel since this Friday morning. And it breaks my heart because there are also moments where I would say, why did I not contact him to have some news more often? Because I am ashamed also. This is me. You can also blame me for that, or you can tell me it's not your fault, and but it has been more than 2 months. I think last time it was in September. I was meeting him in September, and then later on, I don't think I had some conversations with him since September 5th, the 5th. I don't recall. So I'm a bit also feeling culprit to not have called him more often or sending him more messages, or so. I don't see anyone on joining the guest room, and I don't see anyone commenting. So thank you again for the replay team. And I was thinking I will do the session no matter what, as I was also doing my audio rooms more than 20 months ago and seeing no people. I'm just checking in if there are any comments or any message related to this session. And at the same time, I would like to pay tribute to Axel because he changed my life. There is a quote that I'm going to bear with me. And I would like to really say this quote. From Ralph Waldo Emerson. And so to know even one life has breathed, breathe. So to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. And so he changed my life. Axel changed my life. He was there to listen to me as Angel was there to listen to me, as Odile was there to listen to me, as people from PTPI was there to listen to me. And in my eyes, they were successful. Angel was succeeding. Odile, PTPI people were succeeding. Axel were succeeding. Because Axel, by his presence, by his shares, transformed lives and made the lives more lighter to live. And there are other quotes that I'm going to quote. And that's also probably the challenge and the fight of Axel, as it's also my challenge and my fight from also Ralph Waldo Emerson. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. To be yourself, a rebel with a cause, to be yourself against the grain, to be yourself no matter what happens in this world. And then there is another quote. I love to say many quotes. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. And I love to do the metaphor about the past, the future, and the present. What lies behind you is the past. What lies in front of you is the future. But what lies within you is the present moment, something that will never go back. Second after second, day after day, year after year, it will never go back. And we do whatever it takes to enjoy the present. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes not. But as long as we try, this is the most important. So the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And now I'm just going to check if there are comments. And I don't think that there will be people from his friends and family vibes tribe that will join, but cross fingers, hope. And I will make anyway the session for next Sunday. And this video will be accessible on replay. Thank you again for the replay team for watching. And I am now quoting the full quote of Ralph Waldo Emerson. And then I'm going to talk about the anecdote. And I have some treats for you because I have some audios from Mr. Axel in person. Sadly, he will not be able anymore to talk, to bring his sense of humor, and to hug, and to have another Café du Bien with any one of us. And that's the saddest part. That's why, my friends, I urge you, I beg you to enjoy your life each and every day, to be happy no matter what. And I'm sorry, the friends and the family, if it's only in English, but I can speak in French. But as I can also translate it, there will be a transcribe, and I can translate it in French. But I'm continuing in English because I know that my audience speaks English 90% of the time, I think. and I will be happy to translate it in French for my French speakers, friend and family that of Axel that will watch the replay team later on. I will give them the link, and they will be having access for the replay team. So now we are on the 36th minute of the session, and I still have probably 20 to 30 minutes. But of course, if in 20 and 30 minutes I don't see any comment or any one from his family joining the stage, then I will end the session. And anyway, next Sunday, same time, I will make another session available live, so that I can pay another occasion tribute to my dear friend Axel. So the quote, the full quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. I love it. I love it so much. And there are the few lines that I was quoting before, but it's really a broader picture. So the quote is this: to laugh often and much, to win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children, to earn the appreciation of honest critics and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded. Source quote on success in life by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I bet this is the full quote, but it might vary. But then I'm going to translate it in French, just for the French-speaking people in my audience and the friends and family of Axel. Rire souvent et beaucoup. Gagner le respect de personnes intelligentes et l'affection des enfants. Gagner l'appréciation de critiques honnêtes et endurer la trahison de faux amis. Apprécier la beauté. Trouver le meilleur des autres. Garder le meilleur des autres. Quitter ce monde un peu mieux, ou rendre ce monde un peu mieux. Soit via un enfant en bonne santé, un morceau de jardin verdoyant, I invent, but un morceau de jardin, ou une condition sociale récupérée. Savoir que même une seule vie a pu mieux respirer parce que vous avez vécu. Savoir qu'une vie au moins a pu mieux respirer de par votre présence. C'est ça, d'avoir succédé, d'avoir réussi. And for me, of course, it's important to have money because then you can enjoy life, you can give to the community, you can leverage your business, your impact, leverage your legacy. It's really important. And at the same time, it's even better when you realize that success is also about impacting the lives of others for the betterment of humanity. So right now I'm going to open the floor for my audience in YouTube. Here is the link. And opening the floor for my audience in LinkedIn. And whoever would like to join, feel free to join. And to ask me question about Axel. And hopefully that his friend could join. I didn't have any reaction, but I know that there will be also part of the replay team. So thank you also for the replay team for joining. This is a session for tribute to my friend Axel, and I could also sing another song after a third song that is really resonating for me right now, right now, because how come that we pay gratitude, tribute, respect, and honor people when they are no longer alive? We should also honor them, thank them, and pay them tribute when they are still alive. And it breaks my heart, my friend. It really breaks my heart. I know that Axel is listening out there. Listening might be not the proper word, but I know that Axel is receiving our energy, our messages of appreciation, our thoughts of appreciation. But at the same time, why do we wait? Why do we wait that people are no longer in their body in order to pay gratitude, pay tribute to them? So right now, my heart is breaking. Because Axel is no longer in his body, is in the other world. And when we drop our last breath, we cannot do anything. We can leave a legacy when we are alive, and at the same time, we cannot do anything more when we leave this world. So feel free to join on stage if you want. I'm going now to sing another song, one of his favorites from Jacques Brel. I know the lyrics by heart, but I'm going to rely on seeing the text because I know that I can get emotional, and when I get emotional, I might lose the track of the lyrics. And this song is La Quête, the quest, from Jacques Brel. And when I was singing it for my blessing karaoke or my jam participation, I was knowing there was also a version in English, The Impossible Star. Let me first drink a little bit. And then if in 10, 15, 20 minutes, I don't have any comments, any question, any share, any person on stage, I will end this session. But now I'm going to sing you the song La Quête de Jacques Brel. And I might also be able to translate it in English afterwards. So bear with me. Just checking if no, there is no one going on stage. So I'm going to sing the song. Rêver un impossible rêve, porter le chagrin des départs, brûler d'une possible fièvre, partir où personne ne part, aimer jusqu'à la déchirure, aimer même trop, même mal, tenter sans force et sans armure d'atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. Telle est ma quête, suivre l'étoile, peu m'importe mes chances, peu m'importe le temps ou ma désespérance, et puis lutter toujours, sans question ni repos, se damner pour l'or d'un mot d'amour. Je ne sais si je serai ce héros, mais mon cœur serait tranquille, et les villes s'éclabousseraient de bleu, parce qu'un malheureux brûle encore, bien qu'ayant tout brûlé, brûle encore, même trop, même mal, pour atteindre un s'en écartelé, pour atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. That's it. That's the song of Jacques Brel, The Inaccessible Star. To dream an impossible dream, to bring the sorrow of departures, to burn of a possible fever, to go to live where nobody is living, to love until the tear, to love even too much, even badly, to attempt without strength, without armor, to reach the inaccessible star. That this is my quest. Follow the star, no matter what my chances, no matter what the time or my hopelessness, and then fight always without questions or rest to damn ourselves for the goal of a love, the word of the love word, a love word. I don't know if I will be this hero, but my heart will be resting and in peace, and the cities will splash of blue because a sad one is burning again, even if burns all, burn again, even too much, even badly, to reach, to cheer himself, to reach the inaccessible star. And now I see, I heard someone on stage. So I am going to be welcoming Crystal. Thank you so much, Angel Friend, for joining, as it's a tribute for my friend Axel.
He
So,
looks familiar. I do believe I know of him.
hmm,
But I joined rather quickly just to show you that I love you and support you. Sorry I haven't been around. Sharing is caring. Matt got the flu last weekend, and sharing is caring. Had to pass it on to me, so
I
that's
wish,
why I've been MIA. But I'm better now.
thank
So.
you. I wish both of you are healing well and it's not so bad, because you never know. And for me, it was like, wow. Back in the chronology, Sunday he had, I don't know if it's called like that in English, a lung emboli, when there is
Embolism?
embolism, when there is something in the lungs.
Yes.
And then he went to the hospital, and then he went to the coma, and we were praying, we were having a support group, his friends and family, and inquiring about his health and praying, and he was fighting. And then I was, difficult to sleep at some point on Thursday, and I was waking up really stunned on Friday. And when I checked my phone, it was to receive this message that he passed away Friday
Sorry,
morning.
sweetheart.
Thank you. And for me, it was like, wow, it was really,
I'm
it was,
sorry, sweetheart.
thank you. It was difficult.
Um,
And so I don't know how much time do you have. I can be there for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and let me know
I
because
I wanted to jump in and support you. I am actually getting ready for my own live,
mm,
the series that I was supposed to start yesterday, but because I was sick. But I wanted to
mm,
jump in and give you a lot of love, Ollie. You are an amazing support to so many of us, and you have such an amazing heart. And I'm sorry that you lost your friend. My love and prayers go to you and to their family, especially during the holidays. It's really hard. I love you, and I'm sending you a lot of healing and love and energy. Okay.
thank you for your presence. It means a lot for me and for my heart, and also to realize for the friends that and family that there are strangers that are there to support them and to support me in this journey. And thank you from the bottom of my heart, and feel free to leave if you, whenever you want, and to catch the replay after. I will drop some anecdotes. I have also selected some voice message from him. So
I will definitely catch you on the replay, my love. But I wanted to give you a
yeah,
lot of love and hugs and support right now. Okay. But I
dziękuję.
do need to jump out.
Mm, dziękuję, my friend.
Love you.
Mm, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Thank you, Christelle, for joining. It's really anyone who will watch on the replay or will is watching now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and this is a loss for humanity. This is a loss for me, for his his beloved Saira, his sons, his family, his friends, all the persons that were knowing him for years and years and years. And so now I'm telling you now, who is Axel in my eyes. And feel free to join, but I still have 15 minutes, and then I'm going to leave and leave the session. And I at some point will also make a second session, an encore session next Sunday, same time. So, and the replay will be accessible also. So Axel came into my life in 2017, as I told beforehand. And we were sharing space and time and coffee and amazing conversations during the months and the years. He was, I would say he was, but he is an important pillar in my life. He is an important pillar in my life and in many, many others' lives. He touched so many people during all these years. And I was knowing him since 7 years, but he was touching people since 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years. He was 61 or 62, I don't recall, 63. I'm so sorry. And he touched so many lives. And he was working for various companies and then became an independent and also became involving in his journey to bring psychology, I don't know, psychanalyst, and also to make the link between the corporate, the companies and the psychanalyst, to bring the gap, to bring a gap. Sorry, my mind is confused. To build a bridge, between the philosophy, the psychanalyst, and the companies, and also focused on the durability of companies. And he had a lot to say, and he will have a lot to say, but through the videos and the audios and the message that we know I have, because it's in the past right now. He's not able to be there alive anymore. So my friends, keep shining and enjoying your life and bring your voice, bring your book, bring your legacy as much as you can. No matter what, brings video, brings light, brings joy, bring your wisdom. He was also knowledgeable about Lacan, Freud, and Plato, and all the philosophy. So he was such an amazing friend. He was an incredible human being with his own darkness. Who on earth doesn't have darkness? The condition of being a human being is that we have traumas. We have our own darkness and our own light. And we got to choose if we are leveling up and raising this world, impacting humanity for the betterment of mankind, or to harm or to destroy. And he was bringing so much love, so much wisdom, so much care, so much thoughts and energy to this world during whole his life. And so I feel really blessed. Even though if it was 7 years, I feel really blessed to have known him. And as I said in the beginning, please, my friends, connect with people that you love. See them, send them a message of appreciation while they are alive. Because we never know. I can also drop my last breath tomorrow or in next year or in 20 years. I don't know. I don't know. And this is okay to be emotional. because this is what it takes to be humans. And when you are losing a friend, someone who you really truly love, someone from your family, someone from your surroundings that impacted your life, that's the quote of Ralph Waldo Emerson. He was impacting so much lives and he was leveling up humanity. And so for that, I'm forever grateful about the time that I came to see him, to enjoy him, to enjoy his presence, his wisdom. He was talking about the cavern of Plato, which is amazing because it's Plato, but there is also Plata, so Plateau, plateau, but there is Plato of I don't know how to translate it to tell in English, but the philosopher like Aristotle and Heraclite or whatever. And it was a cavern of Plato, like we are having our system maintaining in the cavern. Please don't go outside. This is it was like also the Brave New World, or please keep inside and don't be curious, like stay in the system and believe what we say. This is dangerous outside the cavern and blah blah blah. He was really passionate about that. He was passionate about the corporate and how we could build bridges between the psychanalysts, the Lacan and Freud and l'école freudienne and psychanalysis and the philosophy and to the companies for the betterment of humanity, because corporate are sometimes toxic, and I would say even ironically most of the time, but I would say I would be gentle and say sometimes. But so it's already 1 hour that I launched this session. I still have, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap up because I don't see anyone of my community of WhatsApp to join the stage. But I will make another session next Sunday, same time, and feel free, the replay team, to watch and to comment and to ask any question or. But right now I don't see anyone on stage or anyone commenting. Again, thank you, Crystal, for joining, even few seconds, for supporting me. I feel really blessed. I feel really blessed. And so, let me be with you now. So I'm going now to share some precious memories. I don't know if it works like that or, perfect. So first, and in the second session, I will bring more pictures. No, I'm going to do a small share, not showing sensible details, but I'm going to share his picture right now. Yeah, this is the picture of Axel, and I will bring more pictures in the next session on Sunday. So even though he left this world, I will pray for God, for his soul to navigate properly in his next journey. he was like he was like he was of course my friend. He was like a grand frère. I don't want to say big brother because it connotates other things, but he was a brother for my life, for my journey. And so I feel really blessed. Even though it's over, I feel blessed. And at the same time, I feel really sad because I will not be able to enjoy any more a hug or a talk or a café du bien with him. And that was reminding me about Angèle when she passed away in 2018. So life is precious, my friends. Don't delay the joy. Don't delay to give you appreciation to people that are around you. That's the song Aimons-nous vivants. I will probably put the link on the various comments. Not going to sing it because it's so emotional, and I've sung already 2 songs. And later on, I will host my audio room for the karaoke. I will also pay tribute to Axel, but this is an audio room for the community and not especially for his friends. But I wanted to pay tribute to him, no matter what who'll say others or his friend or family. I want to pay tribute to my friend and brother and amazing human being, Axel, who is already missing to me. And the next days will be really challenging. The next days, the next weeks, the next month. So now I'm going to share some voice memos. Hopefully it will be available to listening to the replay, else it's okay. But I don't see any more comments. Or so I'm going to wrap up this session in 5 or 10 minutes maximum. But I would like to continue to honor him through 2 of his voice messages that really will give you an idea. Even though if it's in French, you will really understand the amazing human and friend he was to me and to many others. So thank you so much for watching me, the replay team, and for supporting me and his friends and family. Again, thank you, Crystal, for joining. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me that you are there. And enjoy the life as much as you can. Connect with the people that you love as much as you can. Tell them how much you love them. Because you never know what could happen. So now I'm going to share the first audio message.
Coucou Olivier, est-ce que tu n'as pas oublié notre rendez-vous ou alors tu es déjà caché à l'intérieur, voire dans les toilettes, ou alors tu es en train d'arriver? Parce que moi je suis arrivé.
Je n'ai absolument pas oublié notre rendez-vous, je suis déjà à l'intérieur. So that was when we were meeting, and that's even hitting my heart even more because this message was dated on the 6th of December 2023, 1 year ago, day by day, that he dropped his last breath. Like 1 year before the 6th of December, 1 year before, day by day, that's 2 days ago on Friday, 6th December 23. And for me, it hit hard. It was a message to say, "Oh, where are you? I'm here in the coffee, in the coffee place." And I was in the coffee place, but I was probably elsewhere. So he was not seeing me. And then I will also share another audio message. I think it's this one. I don't know. No, this is not this one. This is this one that I would like to say. Yeah, it was on July. Was it on July? No, that was in May, in 3rd of May of this year. I'm not going to pour all his messages, but in the 3rd of May, I was receiving this message from him because I was invited to the Rondo lyric ballad with Vincent, and I was not able to join because I was in Bologna. So here is the message.
Coucou mon ami qui a fait du bien, merci de donner de tes nouvelles, ça faisait longtemps, hein? À part un tapis de fleurs d'il y a 1 ou 2 semaines, et ben c'est gentil. Écoute, oui, chouette, avec plaisir, dommage que tu sois pas là pour la balade, mais enfin bon, tu fais un bon choix, hein, aller à Bologne, ça dépasse une balade. Hein. Et donc, ben oui, on peut se voir avant le 15 avec grand plaisir, et donc je pense que j'aurai un peu... Ben oui, avant le 15, parfait. C'est l'anniversaire de mes 3 fils, le 6, 7, 8, donc la semaine qui vient. Et qu'est-ce que j'allais dire? Et le week-end suivant, je reste à Bruxelles pour faire un brunch avec eux le dimanche. Ce sera peut-être la fête des mères aussi pour ma mère, donc je sais pas, mais peut-être le week-end prochain, pas ce week-end-ci, mais le week-end prochain, on pourra peut-être trouver un peu de temps, ou alors juste avant le 15, donc je pense que c'est le 12, le lundi, ou le 13, donc le lundi, mardi, mercredi, juste avant ton départ, là, ça devrait sûrement le faire sans trop de problème, et avec grand plaisir, cher Olivier, j'espère que tu vas bien, mon grand ami. Ben, tu me raconteras tout ça. Et moi de même. Eh bien, très bientôt. Je t'embrasse.
So that was it. And I'm going now to welcome someone that is on stage. Zawar, thank you so much also for your support. Zawar, you were not knowing Axel, but I was sharing during the session who he was for me. And I thank you for being there for me and for also his other friends and family. So welcome, Zawar.
Ali, amen. Amen. For whatever you're doing, for yourself, for others, for everybody. Whenever when I see that you're online, and if I'm around, you will see me. And that's and I just logged in. I don't know who, but you have to keep on doing this because when I'm in the audience and I'm listening to you, I'm happy. I'm happy to come and support you. Did you saw my content today, Ali?
Well, I was not seeing your content today, but I will check later on, and I'm really happy to discover it. At the same time, this session is to honor Axel, so I wonder if you have any question related to him. I don't know if you were seeing this session.
No, Ali. I was not listening to your discussion. I just joined,
Thank you.
My purpose here, because you're an emotional person, right? And when I join you, it's always like sometimes how long? It's 1 hour and 14 minutes.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and check all the recording again, what Ali was talking about. But all I know, whatever he's talking about, he does get emotional in between. He takes when he's telling his stories, when he's telling about some classes, some French, some language, when he's describing any story of anyone in his ancestors, in his parents, anybody, he does get emotional. I know about this because we have been doing this audio events for some time now. Ali, before coming here, I was in Umar Zumpadi's room. He was looking for someone that can come up on stage, and at that time, I didn't had. I was outside, and he said, "Sarar, you will be the one in the million if you can please come and because I need a replacement on the stage." So before coming into this event, I was there, Ali.
Mm. Yeah, so feel free to watch the
And
replay
then in
whenever you.
between, it was Dave Crane. He was also online. There are so many events going on, Ali.
Mm,
Many events are going on at the same time. You, Dave Crane, Zumpadi, and sometimes Annie also is also there. So this it just feels like a whole community, a family who is online, and we have to show up. We have to show ourselves for them. When you're online, you have to show up. This is what I was promising with uh, Joshua Lee. The Joshua, I think my 2024 resolution, yeah, would be like uh, that. I have to show up more and more for my friends, for the people I know here on the LinkedIn.
mm.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm sure you will be able to rewatch the replay afterwards. Feel free whenever you want. There is no obligation. And I wonder if you have any question related to Axel that I am happy to reply to you.
Tribute to Axel, to your friend, colleague. Uh, we have to listen your tribute first.
Mm.
I have to go back. Can I go back now at the moment to go back? Or will you tell us a little bit? Can you summarize it, Ali?
Well, I can summarize it right now for
Uh-huh.
1 or 2 minutes. And feel free to go back to the replay team. And next Sunday, the same time, like 1 hour before now, I will hold a second and last session where his friends and family are also having a chance to join if they want. They were not joining, but I honor them and I thank them for even watching the replay after that. This is my contribution, my tribute for Axel. So, Axel. Related to what happened, Axel sadly had an health issue. I'm sorry. I'm going to. Could you mute yourself? And you can unmute when I'm done. Related to health, he was having a emboli lung, something in his lungs, and he was in the hospital last Sunday, and he was in the coma. And we were creating a support group for supporting him and to support each other's. And we were really believing. We were believing that he was able to go back to life and to recuperate and to. And sadly, it was like stagnant. And on Friday, I was like difficult to wake up, and I was receiving this message that was really broke my heart, that he passed away. He reached the light in the other world. So he's dead now. He's out of his body. He will not be able to. So all we have now are memories, photos, videos, audios, uh, text or whatever that he made, and he will not be able to do any action because he's gone now. And that's my craving for paying a tribute for him, because uh, it changed my life. That was the quote that I quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, that as long as you made at least one life easier to breathe by your presence, then you succeeded. And he truly succeeded because he impacted dozens and hundreds and probably thousands and thousands and thousands of people around him since the 61 or 63 years of his life. And for me, it was a shock. The shock that was like, oh, you have a health issue. You go to the hospital and boom, you can lose your life like that in few days. That's a shock, because I was expecting to meet him next year or even before during the December or in January to meet him again on a Café du Bien session, a coffee session where we were discussing about Plato, about psychanalysis and the companies, and discussing around the coffee. That's the Café du Bien explanation that I was telling. So now that I summarized in 1 or 2 minutes, feel free to ask any question.
Amen. If he's not with us, with you, and you are playing those WhatsApp recordings, now I can have a little bit idea that what Ali was praying for, what Ali is giving a tribute to Axel. Amen. Amen. See, I entered in this room with the faith that whatever Ali will be talking must be like something about this word or the next word. Amen. 3 funerals, Ali, in the past 1 week. 3 I attended by myself. Life is so fast, Ali. Life is so quick. Many things happen, within 24 hours. People come, people go. And all we can do is, there is only one thing that can reach to those people. One, charity, or second, prayers. Nothing else that can reach to those departed souls. So people in the heaven, they believe in you, Ali. Whoever is in the heaven, they believe in you. Amen.
Thank you so much for your presence and for your shares. And feel free also to join the next Sunday or to rewatch the replay team.
Today I was reading a proverb before going. Let me tell you an Arabic proverb. It says, it is by Abdullah. He's also on the LinkedIn. He says, not everything a person who wish for, he will get it. Winds come that winds come with what ship never wished for. So it's an Arabic proverb. Okay, whatever winds come, what ships never wished for. We are in a test, Ali. This word is a stage, and we all are the actors here. Shakespeare. And those who are not here, we can pray for them. People say, Amen, Ali. Lots of health, fitness, blessings, happiness, smiles, 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 and wisdom for you.
Thank
Anyway.
you. And when you say that I am emotional, the thing is that I most of the time what people are perceiving from me about the emotions is joy, because I'm a joyful person, and I'm really a joyful person. But it's not easy for me to find the space to express on camera, because I do it on my own without any eyes or ears, but to express also all the palette of emotions like fear, anger, disgust, whatever emotion it is. And right now I can admit I am most of the time in sadness due to Axel, but not all the time, but most of the time in sadness, and it should pass. But also, to be honest, I am also a bit angry about myself, because I realize that life is not expected to live forever, but we don't know when we leave this world. And to be honest, I was seeing my dad Friday noon, so it was few hours after I learned about his passing of Axel, and I was seeing my dad for lunch, and it was planned even before in advance. And he was telling me something that also broke my heart a second time. That I was in my journey, and I was talking about in the replay, I think, a little bit. I met Odile, which is who was from Britain in North France, and who came into Genval 1 or 2 years ago for various reasons. So I was having the chance to meet her more often, and I didn't. And her presence was also impacting my life. And sadly, my dad told me, because he was also aware at the same time, like few days or 1 or 2 weeks ago, that she passed away in August. And of course, my dad was not aware. He was just aware in December. So or in end of November. So I truly believe that it breaks my heart also, because I have fond memories about Odile. She gave me two gifts, two soup bowl from Pornic, the ceramic city famous for in Britain. And she was part of my journey, of my adventure, as same as Angèle, as same as Jess of this year, as same as many other people. So now that I know also about Odile, it breaks my heart, and it's a lesson for me that I have to teach myself, and that I convey also to anyone who is listening right now. Don't delay your joy, and don't delay to say to the people that you love that how much you love them. Say to them
We
as
love
soon as
you.
you
We
can.
love you, Ali. We love you.
Thank you. Don't wait my last breath. But that's the things unexpected about life. I can leave this world in 40 years. I can leave this world in 4 years. I can leave this world in 4 days, in 4 hours, in 4 minutes. I don't know. I was witnessing early this year someone passing in 44 years old. He was 44. Heart attack. Boom. So I truly believe that life is not granted. Each day at a time, we have to savor the flavor, like Kanye is saying, and we have to
Yes.
say
Oh, yes.
how much,
Savor the flavor.
yeah, and we have to say how much we love and appreciate others. Don't delay, because when they are gone, you can express them. But I can say, Axel, I love you, je t'aime, Axel, but he's not there in front of me anymore. So
We love you, Axel.
yeah. So thank you so much for your presence. I'm going to wrap up the room right now, because I need to be more in my zone. So thank you, Zara, for supporting me. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you also the replay team. And that's it. So thank you so much, Zara, and keep shining, everyone. I will hold the space again next Sunday in 7 days, 1 hour before right now, 90 minutes before right now, like two no at noon 30 EST and 6:30 CET, like in 7 days minus 90 minutes. I will let you know anyway. And for the friends and the family that are watching the replay, that will watch the replay, thank you so much for your listening. Thank you so much also for the support group that we made. You are truly now a part of my family, of my friends, and it's sad that I will probably know and meet people that I was not meeting before, and that's thanks to Axel presence. That now we have to honor his life, to bring his mission continues and to keep shining. So thank you so much, everyone. I am right now ending the session and see you next Sunday. Thank you. And Axel, merci à toi. Merci pour tous ces bons moments que nous avons passés ensemble. Et merci pour tout. Ça me fait un choc, mais merci pour avoir été là dans les bons comme dans les mauvais moments de ma vie, et d'avoir été présent et à l'écoute et d'avoir partagé ces cafés du bien. Et voilà, merci et keep shining.